Amber Heard is on the stand in court today, going into detail about her allegations of abuse against her ex-husband, Johnny Depp. Depp claims Heard defamed him in a 2018 Washington Post op-ed where she discussed being a victim of domestic abuse. Heard never mentioned Depp by name in that op-ed, and she is countersuing for $100 million. NBC News correspondent Steve Patterson continues to track this story. He's joining us now with the latest on this. So, Steve, we heard Amber Heard open up about alleged violence that she endured. I want to play a little bit of what she had to say.
How do you remember the first act of violence?
Well, you never forget it. That's how I remember it. It changes your life forever. You never forget the first time someone hits you like that.
So, Steve, what other details of alleged assaults did she share in court?
So much, Aaron, including that first incident where she claims that Depp struck her in the face 3 times, that it shocked her, threw her completely off balance, that they had this fight about it, that he then went back and apologized and they got back together, and this cycle of violence would sort of repeat itself. She also talked about the infamous Australian incident where there was alleged violence and alleged sexual abuse, an incident on her 30th birthday where she claims Depp grabbed her, threw her down, struck her several times there as well. And that these repeated incidents were part of a pattern that I think her attorneys have established from the beginning of this trial, which is one of drug abuse. And we kept wondering why did they keep harping on the drugs that Johnny Depp allegedly ingested? Well, this is why, to paint him as somebody that Heard couldn't keep track of, to say that there was an Adderall Johnny and a Speed Johnny and a Quaalude Johnny and a cocaine Johnny, and all of these were various shades of different styles of abuse that were inflicted on Heard. It's been effective. Heard is continuing to talk even as we speak about just that. Aaron?
Steve, we saw a video of Depp getting violent in the couple's home. I want to play a little bit of that, and we should warn our viewers that this video may be disturbing.
What happened? No, that's the thing.
You want to see crazy? I'll give you crazy. That's crazy. Oh, you're crazy. Oh, you're crazy.
Have you drunk this whole thing this morning?
Oh, you got this going? You got this going?
I just started it.
Oh, really?
Steve, what did Amber Heard share about Depp in the final months of their marriage?
Well, that obviously there was this pattern of drug abuse, that he then got sober somewhere in the middle of their marriage and things got a whole lot better. And then that devolved again into more drug use. And eventually she said that he would start hallucinating. I mean, talking to somebody else while she was in the room when nobody else was there. This is, of course, allegations that, of course, come from Heard under, obvious circumstances of the trial. But she says that she was troubled by that, and eventually that the drug use, the abuse, and, what appeared to be mental issues that Depp was having eventually led to the real downfall of the marriage and eventually the divorce and divorce settlement, which is what they're talking about right now in court. Aaron?
Steve Patterson tracking this trial out of Virginia for us. Steve, thank you.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.